This is the Brazilian Energy December 15 report. I am Rafael Hertzberg, partner at Interact, an energy consulting company based in São Paulo, Brazil. This graph shows the amount of stored water by our hydropower plants. And this is very important because about 75% of our power production is based on hydropower plants. And this graph shows that right now we have about 40 days of stored water in terms of national power consumption. This graph shows two very important marginal costs of operations and of expansion. The blue line shows the marginal cost of operations, and we can see that it is a declining cost. And this is basically happening because right now, with a negative GPD, power consumption decreased, and accordingly, the more expensive thermal power plants are not being dispatched by the independent system operator. And so this cost is going down. On the other hand, the marginal cost of expansion is increasing steadily, because the power plants that will have to be built are becoming more expensive. These are the four most important challenges that we are facing these days in Brazil. The first one, it's a huge concern. Right now, unfortunately, the clearinghouse is not settling transactions. The second point is there is a lot of room for power prices volatility, and that is mainly because, as we saw, we just have about 40 days of stored water in our reservoirs, and this is too low as compared to our national needs. And the third point is that right now the power rates in Brazil are among the highest in the world. And the fourth one, it's a huge concern also. Two of the most important energy companies in Brazil, controlled by the federal government, have lost in 5 years 80% of their market value. The current scenario, just to wrap this up, is indicated by 4 points. Clients, energy users, are paying, so to speak, podium rates. The utility companies, on the other hand, are in a very bad financial and economical shape. So, what we can say for sure, what we have in Brazil these days is a clearly unbalanced situation. But most importantly, there is no real motivation by the regulator, by the Secretary of Energy, by the independent system operator. There is no real motivation to change this situation. Thank you for watching this video, and please feel free to get in touch with me, and here is my contact information.